Opposition leader Jagdeo told the media last Thursday that he plans to write the Inter-American Development Bank over alleged breaches of the procurement laws by the coalition administration. Mr. Jagdeo is principally unsettled by what he says is the slow implementation of the public sector investment program. The government has already made its position clear on the issue of procurement, and the Finance Minister Winston Jordan did not give much credence to Mr. Jagdeo's threat when asked to respond by Nightly News on Monday.
The opposition is free to write whoever he wishes, and he's free to tell them whatever he wants. You can't stop the opposition leader from doing that. He's pretty good at doing that anyhow. You know, if the then opposition had done exactly what he's doing, who knows, maybe they might have been out of power earlier than they exited in 2015.
Mr. Jordan joked about the vastness of wrongdoings of the previous government that warrant more than a complaint. He also questioned whether the IDB is going to take the complaints of Mr. Jagdeo seriously.
I can tell you Ms. Kaltzman, the senior vice president of the IDB, when she was here, and we have the tape, she said, for example, when I raised the question of international contractors, we haven't been able to attract these international contractors. Her response was she understood the point I was making and so on. But we should be aware that Guyana is still looked upon as a very corrupt country. That's her exact words. Guyana is still looked upon as a very corrupt country, and these contractors, given their reputation and so on, are very afraid to be tainted, right? So they don't come.
Jagdeo said that the PPP was compiling a dossier on Guyana's procurement practices to dispatch to the IDB, one of Guyana's largest donors. Mr. Jordan explained that the delivery of the public sector investment program this year stood at 20%, partly because of moves to weed out corruption and the absence of critical skills.
And she didn't ask us to continue working on improving transparency and accountability. So in a backhand, we did get some kudos for the work that we have been doing to try to get rid of this whole business of corruption.
Meanwhile, the IDB website disclosed that the institution has so far provided $145,000 to carry out diagnostic analysis for Guyana. The bank further stated that an additional funding of $500,000 would be spent to help define top priorities and monitorial indicators to measure the impact of the work completed in those areas, as well as a design of a delivery management model suitable for Guyana. Royden James, HGP Nightly News.